Have you guys heard of BeReal?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten on it yet, but yeah, I've heard a lot of people talking. I know you've been on it, so.
Yeah, I've been on it a little bit, but basically TikTok is coming out with their own form of BeReal. They want to compete, kind of similar to the way Instagram nabbed up, Snapchat stories. Back when that was a big thing.
And
But
they all
basically,
incorporated Reels after TikTok.
exactly. So it's you see another social platform coming and taking, something from the next. And so basically they're implementing a piece of TikTok called TikTok Now, where basically it's this exact same thing as BeReal. They're going to send you a notification at a random time that you have to come on and take your TikTok Now. The only difference is that they're implementing that you can add a 10-second video instead of just the front and back picture. So videos are now implemented through the TikTok Now feature, something BeReal has yet to add. What are y'all's thoughts?
I think it's really interesting that they're adding the 10-second video feature because, from my understanding, I haven't been on BeReal personally, but I don't think it's just photos, from my understanding. So
It's just photos. Like what happens is you take a photo of whatever you're doing, and you can pick which photo is the main photo, whether it's the front camera or back camera. But then there's a little camera up in one of the corners that is the one that you didn't use. So let's say if I took a photo of James right now, the little tiny camera would be a photo of you and me, kind of like a selfie form.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm just really interested to see how BeReal responds to this. Do you think they're going to change up their platform in any way, or what do you guys think about that?
Personally, my thoughts on it were, when we saw TikTok come onto the scene late 2019, we started to see this shift in all the social media platforms. We saw Snapchat come out with Snapchat Spotlight, Instagram came out with Reels, Facebook did the same thing, came out with their version of Reels, and they've all adapted because TikTok came on, we're crushing the scene. I think the attraction that BeReal brings to so many people and why so many people have kind of gravitated to that aspect of social media is they feel like it's a much more authentic kind of version that people present of themselves. Because I feel like so often when people go on Instagram, they go on TikTok, people are only posting like the highlights of their lives. It could be 2 or 3 times in a year, but like they're only posting the things that like they want to show about themselves, and it's in a way a lot of people that are on Instagram and that are posting their highlights, they're not necessarily living that life. It's more so just kind of like they're doing it for show and to kind of give off. Whereas I feel like BeReal is more like, what are you doing at this time now? Like it's more authentic. It's more like you are who you are. And so I think I like that. I'm not the biggest fan necessarily of TikTok incorporating that. I just think that's not TikTok, and it's like I feel like they're trying maybe too hard to do it. But hey, I mean, we'll see how it works. Other platforms have adapted various things from other social media platforms, and so we'll see how it ends up working out. I'm interested in it though.
Yeah. So honestly, I think that BeReal is kind of the biggest name out there for what could potentially be the next big hit for a social media platform. Just there's only like one discrepancy before I get into real quick where I think that BeReal is going to go, is that you only can post on BeReal once a day. So there's not like this influx of content being thrown at you, which some of the people that use BeReal actually like. They like that basically you go on one time a day to take your photo, but you also just can go through everybody else's that you're friends with, their photos as well, and it's just one post per person. You go through your feed and you're done. That's it. That's all you have to check your social media feed for the day.
I think the one thing that does encourage, though, is it encourages people to follow a lot more people. Because people can't post, 3 to 4 times a day, what you're going to have to do in order to keep that constant engagement and that constant dopamine hitting every day, right, is you're going to have to follow more people. So I think if people are, on average, following anywhere from 3 to 500 on Instagram and, like, Facebook, it's going to be more like, 1,000 or 2,000 probably on BeReal.
Yeah, and so what I really think is going to happen with the social platform, just my personal prediction, is that they need to implement video if they want to stay alive at some point. You're going to see TikTok try to do it now with their side of things. I think it's, inevitable that BeReal is going to add video as something that people can add to their daily BeReal. Then eventually they're going to, say that you can post twice a day. Or they're going to make it so that your profile actually shows your BeReals from every day. Because right now it doesn't have that. Only you can see your BeReals from every single day. You click on somebody's profile, you just see their name and maybe who they're friends with and whatnot. But they don't have like a catalog of videos and photos. It's nothing really. All you see is the one from today. And so I think in order to stay alive, they're going to have to add video and maybe add that people can go through and watch some of your content that you've posted from the past couple of days. The other thing too is when they're going to start implementing advertising. How big are they going to get to the point when they start implementing ads, and how that's going to turn people off? So it'll be interesting to see how, if BeReal is going to be the next big thing. Are they going to implement to where they're going to get so many users to where they start letting them post more content? Who knows? We'll have to see.
Yeah, I think the last point I want to have about this before we go into our next topic is I just hope they don't fumble the bag like Vine, because as you can see, they're getting incredibly popular. So I hope they just start implementing these advertising and implementing a way to make money before they become like Vine and they just can't keep up.